Check out what's trending in this week's Afro here on The Rundown. Welcome to The Rundown, CBC edition, sponsored by Be Inspired Global Media. I'm your host, MICHA GREEN, and check out this week's CBCF ALC 2019. CBC, we are here at the Washington Convention Center for the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation Annual Legislative Conference 2019, aka hashtag CBCF ALC 2019, or if you're really in the know, CBC Weekend. So today is Wednesday, September 11th, and we just kicked off with the opening press conference, and the new president of the CBCF, David Henson, spoke, and he introduced the main subjects of this year's CBCF. Well, the theme is 400 years, our legacy, our possibility, and that focuses on 400 years since Africans were forcefully taken from Africa to the United States and landed here in Virginia, not that far away from DC. So we're focusing on that. Then we also are focusing on Black men. Black men, as I always say on this show, we need you, we love you, and CBCF has not forgotten about you. But you know, ladies, CBCF did not forget about the women either, because there is tons in store for you. So I'm going to give you a rundown of some of the best events to look forward to CBCF ALC 2019. With the theme being 400 years, our legacy, our possibilities, there's so much to talk about. And I got to catch up yesterday at a pre-CBC event with the civil rights icon and Congressman John Lewis. He sat down and talked to the Afro about all the things that we can look forward to with CBC this year. And so you really want to check out that article. But I have some things for you here. So go to afro.com to check out the John Lewis article. But speaking of 400 years, we have not gotten our 40 acres and a mule. And that is why on Friday there is an event called Run Me My Money, 40 Acres and a Mule. That's at 12:45, and it is an hour dedicated to talking about how we can get our reparations. So that is going to be a pretty good conversation. But as we know, there is so much more to slavery than now just getting our reparations. There's been a lot of generational trauma that we are dealing with. So let's talk about the Black boys and the Black fathers and the Black men that CBCF is really trying to focus on this year. There is a barbershop tour that happened today, and then on Thursday, there is a Black youth suicide epidemic that we're really going to talk about young Black men there. Then there's a Black Fathers event on Friday. That's Friday morning from 9 to 11 a.m. And then we focus on the family as well. Families impacted by incarceration. We know that Black men are disproportionately affected by incarceration. And the family room, which is an evening with the wonderful Stacey Abrams. We know she has been groundbreaking this year. And so we're going to be able to check that out as well. And then, of course, there are tons of events for the ladies. Do not feel left out, ladies, because we know we run this, okay? So there's the Sojourner Truth Town Hall, which is actually happening right now. We have one of our Afro reporters there. There's also the Stacey Abrams Symposium, which happens tomorrow and focuses a lot on the women. Then the Sojourner Truth Reception, which we know really highlights women. Again, that is tomorrow. And we also know, as every year, the Sojourner Truth is an annual event, and that the Black congresswomen really know how to throw parties. So we will definitely keep you up to date on that. And then also, again, the family room will definitely talk about how women and the place of women in our Black families. And then for those who are interested in some fun events, we also have that every year here at CBCF. There is the annual celebration of leadership in the arts, which is tonight. We have the NMPA reception. We got to shout out our family NMPA, and that's tomorrow evening, Thursday, and I believe that starts at 6:30. Then on Saturday, there's the annual prayer breakfast, which is going to be I know a good time. Yolanda Adams actually is highlighting that event, and she will be, I know, rocking the house. And then we have the annual Phoenix Awards, which is going to obviously be another extravagant, time to pull out your ball gown and really just honor the Black congressmen that are doing awesome things in this country. A little fun fact for you also that David Henson gave: this is the largest group of Black representatives we've had in the history of our nation. 55 members of Congress representing us, trying to get our voices heard. And so you all need to stay informed. Stay informed. One way that they are really pushing that this year is through voting. Get out and vote. Next year is a big year in the census. Know that you count. Your life matters, and we need to know that you exist. So do that. And as you know, I'm a reporter. I always get text messages, so that means we need to wrap up. But before I go, stay tuned on afro.com, Facebook Live, our Twitter, Afro News, and our Instagram, Afro News, for more coverage. And of course, I'm MICHA GREEN, your host. Stay tuned for more CBCF ALC 2019. Go to afro.com to find out where you can get your copy of the Afro, or just subscribe to the website for instant access. And don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the Be Inspired Global Media YouTube channel for more content sponsored by the Afro. I'm your host, MICHA GREEN, and tune into next week's edition of The Rundown.